Well, hello there, you two. Trying to stay out of the sun. Can you hear Leo back there? He absolutely loves Christy and all them kids. Probably because they feed him little snacks and stuff, but she's just coming back from dropping the kids off to school. And he's just howling and carrying on. What a knothead. And there's Sasha and Annie. But anyway, it is Monday, the 14th of October, and we made it up to 51. It was down in the 40s. I thought it was going to rain. Christy and them clothes. That's the last of them, though. But anyway, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous Monday, but unfortunately, that's going to change today, and it's going to be that way for a little bit. Looks like it was showing nice for the weekend. Now it looks like Saturday might be nice. Dang, that time of year, you just can't stop it. But anyway, let's not dwell on that. Let's enjoy the sunshine moment and head to work. Yo, come on along. 60 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. Kelly said the weather changed and it's not supposed to rain today. But it comes tomorrow, so we got
the next to Wednesday. Tomorrow's
Wednesday.
Cloudy.
Oh, even better yet.
Yeah.
Got a couple of days of reprieve.
I know. Nice.
Just holding off the inevitable.
I know.
But anyway, Mama,
Yes,
Monday's done rolled around on us.
She has it that?
Let's go in there and start our work week.
All right.
All right. Have a wonderful day there, Mama.
You too, hubby hub.
All right, love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
So, I've been down here working on a BMW, and I thought I'd just come on and just start the work part of my vlog here and joke around how I was working on a clapped out old CRV yesterday. Now I'm working on a clapped out old 1250. Needs a drive shaft. I'm just joking. I mean, it's been ridden hard and put away wet a few times, it looks like. So I turn around and say, I was surprised that it was this dirty and that used up, being a 21. But, people spend a lot of time on their bikes. As soon as I turn around, I realize it's a 1200, not a 1250. Well, let me tell you the hot flash that just went through me, because I just installed the drive shaft on the wrong motorcycle. So I've been up there for the last 15 minutes freaking out, and Matt is building the RO for this one, and I was supposed to be working on another one, and both of them are at the mileage that they get the drive shaft. So the drive shaft for this one is already here, and I think he's big service and everything. I mean, a big one, valves, air filter, the whole one of the full mill deal services. I'm thinking, because you can't reuse. Find my little bag in here. It's probably going to be the very last thing I grab. Of course it will be. I got paperwork sitting here. Yeah, there we are. So, you got to get new, because you're not supposed to reuse the bolts. They want the new bolts with Loctite put in there. All the washers, because this one's actually getting the big service. Both of them are getting a drive shaft. So the guy, which is not a GSA, it was a GS. And they just wrote R1250. Does it say GS on it? Yeah, it does say GS, so that was my mistake. Well, I couldn't find the bike and there's no keys. This one got stuffed in the corner back over there. So I'm the one that preaches to these guys, look at your VIN, don't ever assume. I just assumed this morning. So anyway, they're all saying, Smoak, you better play the lottery on the way home, because never in a million years are you going to be that lucky. I thought I was going to have to take this drive shaft back out of this thing and put it back and then put it in the other bike. Well, both of them would get a drive shaft. And then the other problem was complaining about a starter issue. And I'm going, this thing doesn't have the starter, I mean, it just lights right off. Nothing. So yeah, I found the bike upstairs. It was tucked in up there on the kind of line of bikes that very seldom do ever stick BMWs in there. So it's black. I just walked right past it, But yeah, it's definitely got a starter issue. I hope it's just a starter. Man, that thing makes a lot of noise. Woo! I had to roll it down the hill here. But yeah, what's the odds that both of them get a drive shaft? No harm, no foul. And it's the same part number for both drive shafts. And so yeah. Craziness of it. The absolute craziness of it. But anyway. Get back to I guess I need to, because this one's actually not on the schedule for today. So I'm just gonna, finish up one of the things it's in for, and the reason I even walked up there was gonna walk up there because I just grab them kind of because they back off so easy. I just rotate them a little bit, and it makes it slide off the rotor easy. Well, I go to pump up the brakes. Has no brakes. The actual RO for this one is diagnosed and no brakes. But with that service, if it's just a flush, it gets a brake flush anyway. So, but that's all it is. It's no harm, no foul. But yeah, that's crazy. What's the odds I have two of them that the mileage is high enough that just you automatically, you don't even inspect it. You just put a drive shaft in it. You just go right for it. Crazy. This one's got like 54, the other one's got 47. And I think if they got more than 37, they automatically get the drive shaft. And then from there on, every 12,000 miles, we inspect the cardan shaft. Craziness. Man. 1 in a million chance. And I mean, I would absolutely deserve taking that drive shaft back out and putting the old one back in, because that's a dumb mistake to not verify the VIN, especially when you have a shop full of BMWs floating everywhere. But I had no other one. Didn't even pay attention. Did not pay attention to number one, that it's a 1200, not a 1250. And a G, because a lot of times they don't say GSA on there. Sometimes they'll write down 1200 GS, because it's written as 1200 GS Adventure. We all call them a GSA. But anyway, that's my mess of tools. Let me finish this off and roll him off and get the one that's on the schedule for today. But he's gonna need a starter anyway. So, or I need to find out if that's all it is. He's gonna need parts, so he's not gonna roll out today anyway. But yeah, I got another 1600 with one of those reverser relay things. You remember that one that was crazy expensive? Like out of this world expensive. Yeah, he's got the same thing. You remember I think I already did a video on this. I spent a day and a half, literally a day and a half, going through all the test procedures, and some of my tests weren't correct. I didn't trust them, and I'm going back through, and it was a whole nightmare. But ultimately, I get to the end, and it says, now you're pointing the camera, no fault found, continue diagnosing. Continue diagnosing what? I'm relying on you. This, I don't have the magic wand to looking inside the CAN bus on these things. So I did some deep diving and studying of the wiring diagram and discovered that it was that reverser. And if I unplugged the CAN bus, I didn't even realize the reverser. I thought it was a mechanical thing, and it just, I didn't realize it was CAN bus controlled. But anyway, when you unplug that, the other faults that were showing, which was sending me on a wild goose chase, turned out to be, it was the reverser. But it was showing all kinds of weird codes on there. But there was one code in particular, and I seen the code on this thing, and I go, yeah, I'm not going to go chasing that, because I chased that thing once before, and I know what the result is. A lot of lost paid time, and it needs a reverser. I know exactly what it is. It displays the same symptoms, absolutely everything. It is the reverser. But if I unplug it, it'll say the reverser is shorted or disconnected. The CAN bus to the reverser is shorted or disconnected. When it says that, it sees nothing. It sees absolutely nothing. But the difference from this one and the one I had is that it was actually causing some other issues, and it was all related. But yeah, same thing. It just, you go in reverse, it don't go in reverse, and I think it flashes. I forget what it did, but yeah. Unfortunately, that thing's really expensive. I don't think the labor was too bad. I think they want you taking the whole throttle body and plenum and stuff out, and I've been in these things way more times than I care to guess. I can get to it. It was actually, you remember when we had the recall on I think it was mostly the B models for the for the transmission. I was just thinking it's because of the reverser, because it has this bevel gear that runs a cable that goes down to it, and this is the same way. And it turns the starter motor backwards is what it does. It reverses the polarity of the starter motor, and it also it locks or disengages the thing so that when the starter motor's running, it's spinning the transmission, so the gears are, for lack of better terms, turning the same direction. And when it does that, it electronically turns it backwards. Kind of a weird thing. But anyway, I can get in there without taking all that stuff off, because I learned a trick, because they paid so little time doing those transmission jobs. I found the trick of getting that bevel gear out of the way, and part of that was taking the reverser out. And I could get in there with some fancy tools and get that bevel gear that drives that cable. I could get that out of the way. So I can get the reverser out without taking it all apart. So, yeah, the labor, I think they've actually changed the labor rate on that thing too. I think it addresses that. I think even BMW realizes, hey, we don't have to take all that apart to get to that thing. So the customer gets some saving, and the technician doesn't have to pull his hair out. Crazy. 1 in a million chance that I mixed up the bikes and they both need a drive shaft. And at this point, that is the only thing I've done other than trying to figure out what the problem is with the starter, because it starts up great. Because this is not the one that had the starter problem. But that's all I've done is a drive shaft, and same part number, same bolts, everything. They both use the same parts. So anyway, craziness. So the rain was supposed to hold out till Wednesday. It's coming down. I mean, we got some good rain spells on the way here. Them new wipers, man, them things work really good. Bought some of those Michelin, I think they are. Yeah, Michelin. I haven't heard of them. Usually there's Bosch and all them other things in here. Rain-X, tons of Rain-X stuff. Figured I'd give those a try. Make good tires to see if they make good wipers. Really smooth wipers. Yeah, filling the beast. Well, hello there, YouTube. The rain definitely came.
Yes, it did.
And then we're going along, and Kelly goes, rain alert. Jeez, really?
I'm a little late to the party.
Yeah.
It's been raining.
Man. So I asked Doug, because he's already made it to his 1,000 miles on that thing. What's this, 3 days now, maybe? I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, the car drove by. Like, it was going through the mirror there, and I thought something was walking up beside us there. I'm like, but anyway, I asked him when he had, I think, 300 miles on there, so anything, weird stuff or whatever, and wrote me a great big long couple of emails, and he just absolutely loves that thing. It's great.
That's cool.
Fantastic. What a cool motorcycle. And he finally, once he got to 1,000 miles, he put it in sport mode and ripped on it. I'll have to tell him how I set up that custom setup for me, that's almost scary.
Yeah.
That thing is an animal. Holy moly.
It has bukus of
Yeah.
power.
Well, Harley's just, I think they're just sitting back doing nothing, and they throw that thing out there. Like it's, what, 3 years old now? It's about to be 4. It's crazy. It's really cool stuff. But anyway, we went to Honda store, turned in the core, got a spare key for the car. We only had 1 key for the thing. So they did it right there. It's 1 of 2 years that you can clone the key. So you don't have to deal with service or anything like that. And cut the key and got a core back for the starter and all that.
Got gas at the store.
Yeah. Well, we
Now
did a
it's
bunch.
later and I'll get out.
Yeah, it's after 7, so sunset was at 6:28 or 6:29, something like that. So, and with the clouds, it was surprisingly dark when we left work.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, on that, I'm gonna roll out.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have a wonderful Tuesday or Wednesday.
Heck yeah. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you in the morning.
Hopefully in the no rain.
Yes, cross.
But you never know.
I know.
It can be tricky.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching now.